Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my DVD update for February 4th. First one is a Swedish TV show that it's called Playa del Sol. This is season 2, and there's only 2 seasons. I think this was shot last year, so there might be more. I'm not sure. I really hope there will. It's a 2-discer. I just picked up season 1 a while ago, just randomly at a grocery store because it was cheap. I had heard about the show for years, since it was made in 2006. I think the first season was made, and I'd heard about the show since then, now and then on TV shows and whatnot, reality shows. They brought it up, I never really got very interested in watching it because it was a show that my mom liked. I think I actually said this when I showed you season 1, but I ended up loving the show, and so I wanted to get season 2, and I finally did. This was 200 crowns, so $26, and I think that's a good price for this. I mean, it's not an amazing deal, but I don't know. This is just a hilarious show about some Swedish people working at this sort of resort or in Gran Canaria, I think. They're working at a hotel there it's about what's going on at the hotel. Next up is a triple feature with Midnight Cowboy, Rain Man, and Runaway Train. This packaging or this front is ugly as hell, but I just saw these 3 packs and I looked through them, and then I found this one, and I just couldn't believe that these 3 movies was in the same DVD. Because all these 3 movies that I really have been wanting to see. This one I have seen many times before, but I wanted to see it again. I mean, that Cowboy I had heard about, it was supposed to be really good. And Runaway Train, I have read that is one of Max von Sydow's favorite movies, so I figured, well, I'll just look for that. And so I found this triple feature for 13, and really happy to find it. And I think that is really good that the discs are in its sort of original artwork. I was afraid that it was going to be like some flip over or some shit like that. I don't know. It's 3 of those, so that would be strange. But Midnight Cowboy, I thought it was good, but it wasn't as great as I expected. Rain Man is one of my favorite movies, and even though I have seen it many times before, I did cry a little bit. And Runaway Train I thought was amazing. Very good suspense in that one. And this one, it seems like they sort of have a theme, because this one stars Dustin Hoffman and Jon Voight. This one, Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise, and this one, Jon Voight. So Dustin Hoffman and Jon Voight in all of these movies, basically. All 3 great movies. Next up is an amazing edition that I was happy to find. It's Monty Python's The Holy Grail Extraordinary Deluxe Edition. This was 13, once again, and it's a 2-discer. You can see all the special features here. I think it looks more than it is, though. But it was some great features that was really fun to watch, especially 2 ones. One of them being Terry Jones and Michael Palin. They basically visited this castle. The main castle in the beginning, I think. Not the one in the ending. Well, they actually visited that too. So, but they visited some. Actually, they didn't just visit that place. They visited a lot of places that they had recorded at. For example, the cave as well, where the killer rabbit is. They just walked around there and was talking to each other, like, oh, do you remember this? Here's where we did that. And oh, this was the same room, even though, I mean, this was, we recorded this in the same room, even though it was supposed to be all these different floors. They tell you all this fun information, and they're really entertaining, and it's fun to watch. Then there was something else, which was some during the production of the movie, or the making of the film, some news team or something, I don't know, they visited the set and interviewed the cast and stuff like that. So yeah, I already have this movie, but it's one of my favorites, so I wanted to get this edition. Great edition. Next up is Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield, and he's always funny. $2, so figured why not. Basically, I can't remember exactly. I didn't pay much attention, to be honest, but I think his son, he starts school with his son at the same school as his son. I don't remember why really, but he's this rich businessman, I think. So he like bribes everyone there instead of doing his own work, and yeah, whatever. It's pretty good. And then one of the best Swedish drama films, Så som himlen. I should have looked up the English title of this. I think there is an English title. As in Heaven, or As If in Heaven, I don't know, something like that. But it's a great movie about this guy. I actually saw him, this actor, in Stockholm, 2008. But anyway, he is this world famous music composer, I think. Or you know, he swings with a stick. And he decides after a few events to go back to his small hometown and live there, instead of having this busy glamorous life. At that village there is a choir who he ends up teaching, and it's a really good movie. Sorry, I've seen it before, but only $2. So next up is another Troma film. This is the third one that I have, and it's Parts of the Family. $13 once again, and I thought that this was really boring when I put it on, and what happened in the first 30 minutes or so. But then the last 30 minutes, something like that, it was really entertaining. And one thing that was really fun about this one, I just put it on and have no idea who she was or anything, and then I sort of noticed a Swedish accent from her, and so I kind of, well, holy shit, is she Swedish? She really sounds like she is. But then I kind of dumped that thought, because I don't know. But then I actually looked it up afterwards, and she is Swedish, and I commented on a video on YouTube, and it seems like that's her account, so she actually answered, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I liked the movie actually, not just because of that, but I thought it was a fun movie. Next up is Smoother. This was kind of boring. Has a good cast though: Diane Keaton, Dax Shepard, and Liv Tyler. It was alright, nothing amazing. Kind of wasn't really good either. It was kind of slow and boring, but it's alright. It's nothing I will watch again. Next is The Host. I think how I found out about this one was James Nintendo Nerd, who most people probably know about. Well, I'm pretty sure most people know about him. I think in one of his Monster Madness series, he included this one, and he talked about it and reviewed it, and you know. And so I think I downloaded it after that, but I never watched it. But I figured I would finally do so, and yeah, it was $7, and Smoother was $2. And I thought that it was good. I thought that it started out really well, but then I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just it got bad later, but it's just that it started out so damn entertaining. And this has actually some comedy in it too. There are some Japanese sort of horror flicks that I've read that they're supposed to be comedy as well, but that I'm honestly having a hard time to find comedy in them. For example, Dumplings. Maybe I'm just dumb, but this one, there was a lot of comedy in this one, a lot of elements. I don't have time to review it because I have only 20 seconds left of this part, but I have quite a lot left, so there's definitely going to be one more part. So if when I watch part 3, it will probably be up in a day or two. So thanks for watching.